Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Trails to Azure and we are in Crossbell on this rainy day talking to everyone and making our rounds. We still have 3 urgent requests that we still need to complete. One of them, we know where we need to be, is basically picking up Momo's umbrella and changing it for the right one. And of course 2 other ones that, well, we might be able to touch today. So let's get inside the former city hall and continue our rounds. But I think there might be a question here too. Oh, welcome to the Crossbell Civic Center. Oh, pardon me, SSS. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, hello. We're here about the request you sent in. We also have a few new members helping us out today. A pleasure. It's nice to meet you. Oh, and you as well. The Civic Center, huh? It feels a little weird having to call it that now. Yeah, I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that this isn't City Hall anymore. It'll take some getting used to, for sure. They're already relocated to their new building that is nearing completion, yes. That said, the Civic Center will continue to operate as a branch office of sorts for the local government. In that sense, it's still a terrific resource for the community, the way it has been. Oh, that's good to know. Yes, and this reception desk will continue to serve as a point of contact for a variety of residential and municipal services. Attempts to notify the population of this have gone largely unnoticed, however, we've gotten quite a lot of confused inquiries as a result. Sorry, that's not what you came here for. Not a problem. Sounds like you have your work cut out for you. Bureaucracy just couldn't get more dull, though, could it? If it were up to me, I'd have given this place a literal entertainment district flair. Maybe make it a watering hole for public officials. Civil service by daylight, nightclub by moonlight. I'm sure the SS will be more popular than ever if we spearheaded that. That doesn't sound like the kind of popularity we want. What would our support request even be? Our duty is to protect and serve the people, was he? Not prepare and serve alcohol. Well, it's kind of fun to picture though. Anyway, Lloyd, aren't you forgetting the reason we came here? Oh, right. Sorry about the support request? Oh yes, allow me to explain. I'm sure you all know what the change of residence notice is, correct? Anyone moving in or out of Crossbell City is required to file one. Recently, however, we noticed some suspicious names on several forms. Suspicious how? Well, you see, they didn't belong to anyone registered within the city. We checked each instance we came across, but none of them matched any citizens or corporate bodies in our record. With it in mind, I was hoping you could look into the addresses these suspicious names are filed under. Just to be safe, I would also just like you to check on the former residents as well. In other words, you want us to confirm the status of the previous and current occupants of every location. If there is even the slightest possibility this is a criminal matter, then we can't afford to ignore it. A situation like this calls for a full investigation. Oh, we won't leave a single stone unturned. I assume you have a list of the suspicious addresses in question? And we already know one in the residential district. But do you happen to know the whereabouts of each of their previous occupants as well? Unfortunately, only one of them notified us of their new place of residence. The others are completely unaccounted for. Naturally, that's where our sleuthing comes in. Oh, let's start by checking each address and the previous occupants we know the location of. We may learn something about the other former residents during our investigation. Yeah, that should work. Do you have some sort of list we can work off? Oh, of course, I make copies of each of their forms for you in advance. Okay, we'll hold on to these. Looks like we have a total of 3 places of interest. The first is in the residential district. Ellie, you do recognize this address? Oh, let me see. Oh, that's the house right next to my grandfather's. The residents are the Highbloods? Is this the name of a company? A stockbroker named Bond was living there with his family, last I remember. Yeah, that's the name listed as the previous resident, and the ones we saw here, trying to look for a cheaper residence. A stockbroker named Bond. Wasn't he one of the Gnosis victims during the cult incident? Yes, I'm certain of it. I heard he and his family went through a rough patch after the incident, but I wasn't aware they moved. Oh, that's worrisome. Do you suppose they got wrapped up in some kind of trouble? We can't know for sure, but Bond did submit a change of residence notice. He says he moved to East Street on the second floor of the Acacia apartments. Ah, Estelle and Joshua's room. That's just the left of the Brazier Guild. The residential district and East Street. Well, there's 2 places on our agenda so far. The next address is also on East Street. I know this one. It should belong to the Fisherman's Guild. Wait, what? What's wrong? Well, the form says the current occupants is the Imperial Fishing Club. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Oh, you're a member of the Fisherman Guild, aren't you, Lloyd? Have the other members said anything about this? Well, I've been kinda busy lately, so I haven't had nearly as much time for fishing as I'd like. There's also no new address listed for the Fisherman Guild. Maybe they just changed their name? I guess we'll find out when we get there. The final address is on the first floor of the Lotus Heights in the downtown district. The name of the previous resident was Keithner. There's no current residence listed for him either. Oh yeah. We did notice that that apartment was empty. I just assumed that his career picked up and he moved to a better location. The new tenant is a Mr. Sean Arnhem? Wait, why does that sound so familiar? Maybe because it's the name of a famous fairy tale author. What? Oh, he's the man who wrote Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest. It is one of the library's most popular children's series. Remember, Lloyd? We ran across that name while investigating Ravage. We did. That's why it sounded so important to me too. Yeah, that's right. It was the password for one of the doors, wasn't it? Wow. I can't believe a famous author would choose to live downtown. Me neither, considering he's been dead for years now. Oh, right. I knew that. Oh, not to rub it in, but this sounds like the sort of thing you should have caught when our phantom penman turned in his form. Oh, I cannot apologize enough for that. We do try to be careful about these things, I swear. Oh, we understand. It must be a busy time for the Civic Center with the new mayor in office, not to mention the relocation. Yeah, the ones who should be apologizing are the people who submitted these forms. Yes, I suppose you're right. Not to worry, the SSS is on the job, so let's get this investigation started, everyone. And we'll report back once we verify the situation at each of these addresses. Oh, thank you so much, I'm counting on you. Quest, ostensible ownership started. Yes, so we have one location in a place we've already been, which is in the residential district. So I think after we are done with the administrative district, we're gonna go back to the residential and check that house out there. That way, when we continue to talk to everyone in the other parts, we instantly will be checking out the buildings that are part of this quest. I think that will be a good idea. We would like for you to verify the current tenants of all 3 suspicious addresses, as well as track down their previous residents. Please report back to me once you've completed the request. We will, definitely. It is still closed. It's almost time to begin the seminar. Should I postpone it a little while longer? Of course. Why bother starting when we're only at half capacity? So many same-day cancellations. This is why I can't stand amateurs. If they think they can seize a business opportunity with that attitude, they're sorely mistaken. Right. Anyway, I'll keep holding out for now. Even if I collected participant fees, it wouldn't so much as cover half of the cost of the reservation. I have to find a way to recoup my losses. It appears we have the rain to blame for all these same-day cancellations. It is no surprise Rizero is so frustrated. Perhaps we could have avoided all this had we set a cancellation fee. Yeah, but in hindsight, we would have known everything. Okay, we only have the CPD HQ left. Patrolling on rainy days isn't easy, even if it's just a light drizzle. Make sure to stay dry, alright? We do not want to catch a cold. Oh, hi everyone, we came at just the right time. There's something very important I'd like to discuss with... Miss Seeker. What's going on, friend? You never look this serious. Well, I just had to ask. Can I really not call you Noe when we're on duty? Ah, friend. And here I was, thinking there was some kind of emergency. Didn't I explain this several times when my transfer to the SSS was decided? I told you that we're going to work together. You need to have a certain level of professionalism on duty. But no, Missy... Oh, I can do it. You'll always be Noe to me. Can't you give her a break now? Surely it's not that big of a deal. I agree, not to mention Miss Seeker simply doesn't sound right coming out of Fran. And we can't have her hesitating on what to call you if there's really some kind of crisis. I guess so, but... See, they're on my side. Somebody could end up getting killed because of me. So that leaves me no choice but to call you Noe. You might as well loosen up a little. After all, the SSS is a bit, shall we say, a slipshot as far as police divisions go. I mean, just look at the chief. Wesley's going for the juggler. Oh, for the love of ideas, fine. But only because I'm being overruled here. Yes! Score 1 for Frenny. Thank you for all the help, guys. Well then, good luck out there, Noe. Ah, come on. Do you have to say it like that too? Just this once. So she claims. Noel never stood a chance. Not even in the slightest. Phew, it feels so good to get that out of my system. I was starting to have Noe withdrawals. Now that's settled, I can get back to work and do my job right. Oh, come on, you can seriously mean it was affecting your job performance? You heard Ellie, calling you Noe is a matter of life and death, that goes double for me. Rest peacefully, professionalism, I hardly knew you. Ah, come on Noel, it will be fine. The CPD was completely restructured after the previous commissioner's dismissal and Mayor Croix's election into office. With that comes new challenges in our organization. Even so, I'll wholeheartedly believe we're making progress. People are likely going to expect more from the SSS than ever before now, so keep doing your best, everyone. Fran and I will make every effort to support you from the backlines. Oh, that I can almost guarantee. We have no business upstairs, so let's not enter the elevator. Yeah, plenty enough to see already. So, I hear you booked those kids yesterday, the ones who've been driving like lunatics around town? Well, we couldn't just leave them be. Unfortunately, as foreigners, they were able to leave with only a fine. But it's kept them from terrorizing the streets for one day, then at least we've accomplished something. Here's hoping it stays that way. Had they been Crossbell, those punks would have been behind bars right now. Then we could really take them to task. Not much we can do otherwise though, not unless the diet makes it possible someday. Yep, till then it's uphill sledding for us. Yesterday? Was there some sort of accident in the city that we missed? This might be the rowdy kids that are staying in the building next to Ellie's house. Because they did say they were very rowdy. Maybe there's some extra background information for us. Takes some real arrogance to act like that those hooligans did yesterday. The people who suffer from their behavior have every right to resent them from that. Those spoiled brats really stirred the pot, huh? No idea why they kick out of inconveniencing others. Well, because they are vandals, and because in that regard they can. They just want that attention. Tension at HQ have been off the wall these days. I can barely take it anymore. Sure, we're not as much pressure from the diet or top brass, but the state still has a heap of problems to deal with. I seriously need a vacation. When am I ever gonna take it easy? Well, if Crossbell stays safe and calm, you probably can at some point, but not just yet. Alright, back to the residential. And I don't think in the other parts are anything we need to check out, at least not yet. Oh, wait. Is that their car? Nice. You're more beautiful than the one we have. Whoa, this is one expensive looking orbital car. I get the sense someone is overcompensating. It's always telling when the owner doesn't measure up. Oh yeah, that rumor does go. Alright, let's see what we can find out. Next to the McDowell estate, this must be the place. Excuse us? Is anybody home? No luck. Is the door locked? No, actually it's open. I hear voices inside too. Maybe they're so busy talking that they didn't notice us. Why don't we just stroll on in? They wouldn't have left it open if they wanted to keep us out. And besides, this is official business in a way. That doesn't mean we can barge into people's homes whenever we want. But we are in dire need of some answers, so we don't have a choice. Let's go inside and make our presence known. Man, the three of us were like Gehenna on wheels out there. Yeah, nothing like a little rainy morning drift racing, huh? No kidding, Marta's still pounding like crazy. By the way, Reggie, what happened to those girls you called? Oh yeah, they should be here any minute now. See, what did I tell ya? Huh, perfect timing. Damn, we got some real hotties. Yeah, they're even more smoking than I thought they'd be. Excuse me? Oh, I'm not sure if I'm offended or confused. Thanks for bringing them here, I'm a good man. We'll get you boys a tip. This could just be my experience talking, but I get a sense they think you're the hostesses they called for. Let's just clear things up here. We're with the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police. There are a few things we need to ask you. They shouldn't take long. So let me get this straight. The three of you came to Crossbell to get some real-world experience, and then you came across this house for sale while looking for a place to stay, and you're here boarded on a whim. Do I have that correct? Oh no, that's right. I finally get it through your skulls. Just one more thing. The residency form is listed under the name High Bloods. What's that about? You wanna know? That's what we call our dynamic trio. It's cause we got noble blood coursing through our veins. Pretty sick names for three guys blessed by the goddess, huh? Damn straight, all of our dads are higher ups at the Vroom Company. As a matter of fact, Yuri's on board of directors. You should be groveling at our feet. Yeah, couldn't put it better myself. Finally, hello ladies. Whoa, these are the real deal. Pardon us, which one of you is Mr. Highbloods? Oh, we're not interrupting, are we? No, not at all, girls. They were just leaving. Well, take a hike already. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Okay, we get the message. Looks like they're in for a good time. I wouldn't mind staying behind a bit. Well, they struck me as spoiled brats coasting on their parents' money. It's a shame that such a beautiful home fell into their hands. I can imagine this is what the Bond wanted. Nothing about their contract sticks out to me as illegal though. It's frustrating, but there's nothing more we can do about it. True enough. We should just leave them alone for now. Anyway, this is all we needed to check in the residential district. Should we pay Bond a visit now, Lloyd? I'd like to hear his side of the story. Same. I'm worried about how his family is doing. Okay, let's go see him at their new home on East Street. They're staying at the Acacia Apartments. Yeah. Definitely strolling on with his dad's cash. Definitely earned them that themselves. And yes, they are extremely annoying. Let's just hope at some point we'll be able to get them evicted. Or at least impound their car. I would settle with either of those. Alright, let's get back to what we were doing. We were on our way to the harbor. I don't think we have any residents we need to check there. We do, however, want to stay away from the IBC for the time being, because we have a quest there. Oh, I understand that Rains is helping to investigate some ruins today. Grace wouldn't stop whining about her trusty assistant being gone. Come to think of it, Rains hasn't been with us for a year, even a year yet. He's become so reliable in such a short amount of time. It's admirable, really. Hayu's after a Vash old compound, huh? Doubt the Empire's going to take too kindly to an Eastern syndicate gaining a solid foothold right down the street. Yo, buddy. There's some shady business going down behind the scenes right now. Oh, there definitely is. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have consequences in Crossbell. Oh, hey all! Back on that sleuthing grind today? Well, I guess you could say that. How goes your investigation into Hayu? Oh, don't ask. It's been like pulling teeth. I tried looking into other potential bidders, but nothing's coming up. At this rate, Hayu's going to snatch the whole compound for themselves. Oh, that's what we were afraid of. Well, it's also about all I can dig up without sticking my nose into places where it might get bit. So I'm staying in the office today and catching up on a few assignments that got piled up. Oh, and don't worry, I'll be extra sure to write a piece about the SSS being back in action. If you have any comments or pictures you want me to work in, just send them my way. You're welcome to use a photo from my club if you want. We just had new ones taken for next year's calendar. Anything but that, please. Darn, I can't believe Rains is out of office today. I was planning to dump all my busy work on him again too. Guess you can't win them all. No, sometimes you need to do the work yourself. Over the 3-month period of the 100-Day War, this journalist was committed to delivering war coverage with the utmost honesty and sense of justice. In commemoration of this achievement, he is hereby awarded the Pulitzer Prize. It's probably Nielsen's. Alright, let's go. It takes perseverance to walk the path of the noodle. I'm not gonna let a pilly bit of rain dampen my spirits. Yeah, but won't it get into the noodles if you're not careful? Why not treat yourself to a bowl while you're here? It's the perfect way to warm up a rainy day. Ah, neither rain nor snow nor sleet nor hail can keep me from delivering these packages. Though in a perfect world, I would have had to deal with any storms in the first place. In a perfect world, you would have had drones to deliver all the packages for you. Alright, that's the standard noodles. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people out here. Not even the old guy fishing. Right? Yeah, he's definitely not there. Oh, what does an individual raindrop look like? Maybe I can make one out of it if I squint hard enough. You could. But doesn't everybody already know what a droplet looks like? Really? And at the moment, we have zero business with Heyu. Maybe after they buy the compound we do, but at the moment, not so much. Yeah, in this weather, there was just not a lot to do at the harbor, is it? Oh, my sister says she doesn't know how to play Pretend Bracer. Oh well, maybe we can just play house instead. Oh, I don't have to work today, so I'm spending time with Jujit. But I can't say it would make for a good Pretend Bracer. What would a Pretend Bracer even do? If only Azel were here, he'd be much better at this than I am. Does say that you're a bracer that's been hired to clean the house. And then you can get your kid to clean the house for you. Oh, so I heard you all have your own horrible car. You don't have to say a word. Allow me to apologize on Noel's behalf. I know exactly how she gets when it comes to cars. Mom, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not like that, right guys? Well, I wouldn't say she's completely off the mark. Your eyes lit up like septine crystals when you heard the specs. I half expected you to squeal like a schoolgirl. Oh, I can explain! Explain what? That your mind went so blank you saw it that you don't remember any of that. Oh, ideas. Starry-eyed doesn't even begin to describe the way Noel gets around horrible cars. After she drove one from the CGF for the first time, she kept going on about it. Speed and handling. I thought it would never end. Okay, you made your point, Mom. Just please stop exposing me like this. Yes, please expose her in any other way. So, Bond is a stockbroker like myself. Just may have found a new friend to chat with. You're such a well-behaved girl, Marie. Here, have some pets as a reward. Oh, we have visitors. Ah, I remember you. Hello, we're with the Crossbell Police Special Support Section. You're Bond, correct? We met during the cult incident. Ah, yes, of course. I'm in your debt for rescuing me from that terrible fortress. You even once helped out our little Sunita find Marie too. I've been wanting to express my gratitude to you all this time. You have my deepest thanks. Oh, and mine as well. Our family owes you a great deal for all you've done for us. Oh, not at all. We were only doing our duty. Oh, I'm glad to see you're all in good health. If only because of you and your team, but I digress. Was there a particular reason you came to visit today? Oh yeah, there is actually. The SS explained their investigation to Bond and asked for details of his relocation. Ah, I see. So you four are investigating dubious changes of residence forms. I take it you'd like to hear the details of how I sold our old home then. Oh yes, I'm sorry to pry, but we need to confirm that it was all above board. It's fine. I understand where you're coming from. The sad truth of the matter is that we had to sell our house to help repay our debt. The buyers turned out to be some real estate agency we originally purchased from. Everything about the transaction was legitimate. So as far as I know, nothing remotely illegal occurred at all. That's a relief to hear. I do have a question, however. You have no obligation to answer, and I'd understand if you'd rather not. But would you mind indulging how it is your family fell into debt? Well, as you may already suspect, it was a consequence of my actions this past spring. My memories from then are still a blur. I made some ill-advised investments while under the influence of those horrible blue pills. After the incident, our lives came crashing down and we fell into serious debt. Oh, I'm sorry. It's alright. Believe it or not, I feel blessed after everything that happened. Thankfully, I was able to cover most of the debt by selling off all our assets. Since I personally took on the losses, I was fortunate enough to keep my job. Most importantly, my wife and daughter stayed with me through it all. They still loved this fool of a husband and father. Oh dear, you promised not to say things like that again. We're family. Nothing will change that. We made a vow, remember? For better, for worse, for richer or poorer. Oh Creel, you truly are the love of my life. I'm so grateful to have you and Sunita. Oh dear, please, not while we have company. Wow, you two really have something special together. Well, they say home is where the heart is, as long as you're together. Where you live doesn't really matter much, does it? A bit of a grandiose way to put it, but yes, I suppose you're right. In any case, I've been working hard of making a fresh start and keeping my nose clean. And I'll be sure to pay off the rest of our debt too, for my wife and daughter's sakes. Oh, darling. You're a good man, Bond. Please let us know if you ever require our assistance again. That's right, we'll be there for you. I'm grateful that you would even go to such lengths for me. We'll be sure to call the SSS if we happen to need your help. So, was that all you needed? I'd be more than happy to answer any other questions you might have. Oh, no, that's okay. We got what we came here for. Thank you for your cooperation. Shall we get going then? Oh, that would be for the best. We'll show ourselves out. It was nice seeing you, Bond. We'll be rooting for you and your family. Much appreciated. I'll do what I can. As will we. Oh, hello. Were you speaking with Mother and Father? Oh, that's right. The six of us were having a nice chat together. Oh, you have a wonderful parents, Anita. You think so too? They've been closer than ever now, especially after we moved. I couldn't ask for better parents. Isn't that right, Marie? Sounds like Marie agrees. Yeah, I'm happy for them. Anyway, that confirms the whereabouts of Bond and his family. Let's get back to investigating the rest of the addresses on our list. Yeah, but it looks like whatever happened to him with all the bad decisions they did during the drug incident, they came out better for it. Yes, maybe not as rich in money, but a lot richer in family affairs. That's beautiful. I'm happy for them. I'm wondering how many people will be outside. Everybody, all the stores are still active, even though it's raining like crazy. Oh man, I worked so hard to make these products and now they're just going to get all drenched. That's it. If they didn't apply a waterproof finish to everything I craft. Don't sell low quality stuff, you know. My goods take a lot of time and effort. La la la. Well, ever since I was a child, I've always loved the rain. What? You're not about to tell me to act my age, are you? Oh, hell no. Act the way you want. It's perfectly fine. Because I don't think there's anybody that doesn't have at least at one time sang in the rain, right? Who doesn't do that? Hey, I see a chest. And now that I see it, I want it. Oh, not many people go shopping when it rains, so you can take your time picking out the highest quality goods. Look like I'm in for another good haul today. Oh, one of our customers said that me and Dins look like a married couple. I'd only even thought of us as childhood friends, but now that they said that, I'm starting to get self-conscious about it. Who knows? Maybe there's still some opportunities here. Looks like there's a leak in the tent. I'll have to repair it soon. What's up with Lily, by the way? She's been acting all funny today for some reason. Let's check what they have in store. Just food, nothing extra. That's good. Lousy weather we're having today, isn't it? Still no excuse to close up shop though. Let me know if you've got any fish to trade. Not yet, we have to regain the ability to fish first. It does seem that there might be a staircase under there, isn't it? Could it be there's a way from inside the restaurant to go out there that I've never seen before? Now I'm curious. There might be. Sounds like we're getting rain in most of the state today. I better finish up before the road gets too bad. Finn tried to make a pass at Rixia earlier. I swear, that guy's nothing but trouble. She could find a way better man than him at any day of the week. No offense to Finn, but I'd never let my best friend settle like that. Rixia could find a way better man than Finn any day of the week. I'm her best friend, so I know what a catch she is. Oh, now, dear. A piping hot meal will warm your body straight up. We waited so long for this vacation, only to end up getting rained on. It may just be a drizzle, but I'm freezing somewhat awful. Sorry to cheat on your grub, Tomas, but Long Lao has got you beat. Ah, man, this is so good. I'm thinking of putting in another order. What's a CGF guardsman doing here? Is that you, Alexei? Sergeant Major Seeker? Fancy meeting you here. I'm on a break, so I came to the city to grab a bite to eat. Why am I not surprised you came all the way here from Tangram Gate just for lunch? Tangram Gate? You mean the border at the end of the Eastern Highway? Yeah, it's a key strong point of the state, manned by CGF garrison. Well, we recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us have been pretty busy. I shouldn't be complaining though with how tough work is, Sergeant Major. We're all rooting for you. Thanks, I appreciate that. We recently got a new deputy commander, so all of us are pretty busy. He's just as capable as Commander Bills, though part of me wishes he wasn't just as strict too. That's why I like to come to the city once in a while, so I can eat something different and recharge a little bit. Hey, if it fits within your work, why not? The sound of falling rain always gets me feeling depressed. Puck and I are saving little by little, but we're still a long ways away from opening our own shop. Is working part-time like this really getting us any close to our goal? Maybe I'll ask Puck how he feels about it later. Well, at least you're getting some cash in. That's never a bad thing, right? Well, I tried putting the move on Shanshan's friend Rixia earlier. I don't think she understood what I was getting at though. She just gave me the usual pleasantries and left for rehearsal. That girl must be so absorbed in Arkansas that dating is the furthest thing from her mind. If Arkansas is number one in Rixia's heart, then there's nothing I can do about that. It makes me feel a little ashamed that I don't have love for my job nearly as much as she has hers. Yeah, but being a performer and a cook in a restaurant are two completely different things. Very hard to compare. Those punks with their red tracksuits hardly come by from downtown district anymore. They had better not be trying to get out of paying off their tabs. Oh, on the bright side, I no longer have those horn dogs hooligans hanging around my Shenzhen. Money is money though. Perhaps I should grab my cleaver and head over to collect their debts. You might need to at some point. Yeah, there it is. Never noticed this before. I think there were boxes there in Zero. Well, at least we found a way to get that chest. Especially since it's so out in the open. You material. Did you know that if you join the Business Owner Association and start hiding items inside of chests, they'll double over time? It's called Moore's Law. Somehow, I seriously doubt that. And if it was the case, I would put items everywhere. Mainly you materials. Alright. Let's see if we can do a little bit more. Nobody here? Oh, I slipped and fell on a pole earlier. It's still smart. Wait, mind over matter, right? I'll just think the pain away. Ever the same old pug. Alright. Oh, hello, Mrs. Parla. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors on a rainy day like this. Sorry about that. There's something we wanted to ask you. Do you recognize this? Lloyd showed Mailing's umbrella to Parla. Oh, I most certainly do. That belongs to our little Mailing, doesn't it? Are you here to return it? Though, come to think of it, I could have sworn she had her umbrella when she came back home from the bakery. Well, about that. Lloyd explained the umbrella swap and how they were searching for Momo's umbrella. Oh dear, so that's what this is all about. I hope poor little Momo is alright. Would you happen to know where your granddaughter is right now, ma'am? She doesn't seem to be around. Oh, she and her brother Roy are out for a walk right now, which means she has Momo's umbrella with her. But unfortunately, I didn't think to ask where they were heading. I'm terribly sorry for that. Oh, sounds like we just missed her then. Well, they couldn't have gone very far in this rain. If they're not on East Street, then Central Square, the Downtown District and the Harbor District are likely candidates. Yes, that sounds about right. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella and Mailing's pink one. Or Momo, I suppose. Pink and green. Good taste. That should be easy enough for us to pick out. Right, let's begin our search. Thank you for all your help, ma'am. Oh, not at all, dear. You're always welcome to visit. Roy and Mei Ling went for a walk in the rain. They couldn't have gotten far. You should try searching the districts nearby. Keep an eye out for Roy's green umbrella and Mei Ling's pink one. Or Momo, I suppose. Yes, we will. No cooking book here? Well, if you don't mind. I really should be getting back to my association work. I don't mind at all. Let's leave the Fisherman's Guild for next time. And just finishing it off by going to the Bracer Guild. Ramiferia, Standby, and Medical College. We've been getting more and more requests through the Orbital net lately. Especially on days like these. They're pouring in just as quickly as the rain. Only problem is, we're so tied up that we have to reject low priority ones. Sometimes we forward them to the SSS, so PLM, and take them off our hands, will you? I'd love for us to take care of each and every request we get, but with our busy schedules, we need to be selective. Sometimes we forward them to the SSS. Of course we would. We're here to serve the public, just like the Bracers. So why wouldn't we even, well, try it? Alright. Somehow I expected there to be a cooking book here. I don't know why. Hey, look who it is. The SSS? It's been some time since you were in town. Oh, good to see you again, Scott. Wenzel. You two must be Bracers. Talented looking ones at that. Hey. You're from that gang in the Downtown District. And you, from the look of things, you must be a CGF guardswoman. These are some pretty unconventional recruits you have there. Was this a given, but how did you know I was a member of the CGF from just a glance? Simple. You don't carry yourself like any police officer I've ever seen. Take it from us Bracers, you need to have an eye for these things in this line of work. Oh, thank you very much for the advice. For sure, we'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. I heard about your efforts in Altair. By the way, job well done. Pouring blood, sweat and tears into each and every day is how you get results, so make sure to keep it up. Hey, you guys are a lot more dependable than you were the first time we met. We'll probably be helping each other out a lot more from here on, so let's keep up the hustle. Yeah, and that is like I say, a vote of confidence they give to us because of all the things we've done. Which, let us say, not a bad thing. But this is where we're gonna leave it for today. Like I said, next time we're gonna go next door to the Fisherman's Guild, see what we can find out there. Maybe we can get inside, and who knows, maybe that is how we get our first angler experience, and maybe a new rank we have to work our way up. Or at least I hope so, but we'll have to see. So for now, I wish you a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we go to Downtown District, check that last place, and then work off at least the umbrella request for Momo. And hopefully also the residential one before we head over to the IBC. That's for next time. Until then, bye bye.